ceremony. Please join me in acknowledging the Rockville High School Band, directed by Miss Laura Eyre. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping matters to mention. There are 4 exits in each corner of the courtyard. Please silence your phones at this time. Please stand for the national anthem conducted by Drum Major Grace Jansen and Gabrielle Moynihan. We invite our military recruiters and the following students who have committed to joining the armed forces to lead us. Christopher Genosi and Matthew Snee, Marine Corps. Brandon, Army National Guard. Please stand for the pledge. Gentlemen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please take your seats. Good evening and welcome. Ms. Ann Fisher, Chairman of the Board of Education, and all Vernon Board of Education members, members of the Town Council and state representatives, Mayor, Senator Daniel Champagne, Representative Michael Winkler, Dr. McCary, Superintendent, and Mr. Testa, Assistant Superintendent, all representatives from Central Office, parents, siblings, grandparents, family members of this most amazing and dynamic class. On behalf of Rockville High School staff and faculty, welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremony. To our guests of honor, our graduates, this evening is a milestone for you. As Vernon Public School students, you have given 4+ years of yourself to our schools and greater community. You have worked hard, played hard, and committed your energies to be your absolute best. If I may take a moment to share some bragging points and stats for the class of 2019 that community members may not be aware of. This class before you stands 181 strong. Before us, we have 27 National Honor Society members, 3 gentlemen who earned recognition as Eagle Scouts, 1 representative to the State Student Advisory Council on Education, 5 seniors who are national medalists in the Scholastic Art and Writing Award and were honored at Carnegie Hall for their outstanding poetry and prose. 1 student who will be participating in a summer portfolio class at the University of Hartford. Among us are 5 three-season athletes and 42 senior athletes who are graduating with honors. 18 students received honors all 4 years. 11 graduates have participated in the Rockville High School Marching Band, and 9 graduates our choral program. 2 students being honored by the Connecticut Association for Outstanding Art Awards. This year, Rockville High School participated in 7 unified activities and events, where 12 Rockville High School mentors supported 12 student athletes with special needs. 151 of our students have committed to the college of their choice. Proudly, we have 2 students with the CIAC Scholar Athlete Award. As a whole, this class has performed 9,493 hours of community service. The list goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, congratulations. We, your community, are very proud. Today we invite you to take pause and celebrate your accomplishments, but also to understand that today is really about planning your tomorrow. Today, as you receive your diploma, we want you to consciously step up and commit to continue and lifelong learning. Your grit and perseverance, your accomplishments, and your commitment to more. We believe you are ready for the next stage of your journey. We stand around you, humble that you and your parents trusted us as your guides as you navigated your way with only a few bumps and bruises through your high school journey. We stand around you, excited for your future, knowing your potential, and eager to see where life takes each of you and what challenges you will embrace, who you will become, where you will go, how your actions will influence the Each year, I spend a great deal of time thinking about this last assembly and what I want to say. What is the message? How do we acknowledge your past, but also look forward to celebrating your future? In 2013, talk show host Jimmy Fallon began embedding into each of his shows his own special list of thank you notes that he would magically write. His topics ranged from serious to witty, always causing the audience to think, wonder, and inevitably laugh. Today, thank you notes have transformed from handwritten cards one receives in the mail to instant messages often sent in the form of a text or an iconic emoji. Regardless of the format, expression of appreciation and gratitude is critical. This last month, I have turned to our graduates, asked them to share with me their thank yous to all who have influenced their time as Vernon Public School students. Here are a few of their messages they shared with me. Dear teacher, thank you for being one of the coolest, most wonderful teachers I've had. You helped me feel accepted, which, because where I came from, I was kind of the black sheep. Dear BCMS teacher, part of my journey to healthiness is thanks to you. You were all very patient with me, and I thank you. Dear counselor, you advocated for me, made me feel less crazy, made me always take responsibility for my actions, look at both sides of a story, and always were a familiar and friendly face to me in the hallways. Dear coach, you taught me a lot of things about life and being a good person. Keep impacting people in a positive way. Dear teacher, I am glad that we had 2 classes together because I had a chance to have you become both my teacher and friend. What do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long? A python? Mom, happy about everything I have achieved. But I feel happier when I look into your eyes and see how proud they are of me. I feel happier when I tell you about my achievements and you pass a big smile on your face. That shine in your eyes, that smile in your face are the things I work so hard for. What beautiful appreciations and gratitude. So class of 2019, Rockville High School seniors, tonight we celebrate you. You are ready for your next journey. It's time to step up and move on. Next year, you won't walk these hallways. You will forever remain in the memories and hearts. We look forward to seeing how you will impact our lives and world. Congratulations to each and every one of you. At this time, I would like to invite Abigail Tyrell to the podium.
Hello, everybody. I will be presenting the poem Seniors' Last Moments. Rockville. A silhouette, a shadow, where many hours collect, but only a handful of moments through into our futures. As students, we are made of regular routine. The same kids we've known forever, new teachers, but smiles we've seen before. We are all grounded in historic debates, scientific observations, vibrant designs. We know weary afternoons where we watch the snow through classroom windows. We are karaoke on the bus ride home from basketball, late night hangouts after the football game, STEM scholars with their heads in a biology book, or hands inside the wires of a robot. We are Cinemark movies, late night bonfires, celebrations at Friendly's, stand passes on the weekends. We are procrastinators. That doesn't mean we aren't hard workers. As people, some nights we wanted to curl under the covers and give up. But we learned not to quit on ourselves. Our teachers didn't, even when they had every right to. We fed our coffee addictions, dug our cleats into the dirt. We taught ourselves how to toe the line. Our friends were right there with us. Friends that aren't all here anymore. They've changed. We've changed. In 4 years, we have been through the forge, been refined. As adults, the teachers we've grown to love won't follow us into the next chapter. They spent long afternoons with us to make sure we felt confident before the test. Told us everything was going to be okay, even when home life didn't seem like it would. Rockville teachers influence the people we are, sitting in these chairs. We are still setting an example by teaching us how to say goodbye. In school, we look eye level for answers. On the page, on Google, in people. But life's answers can't be printed because they are always changing. It's our obligation to write down what we find. We all know there's no worse source out than one that's out of date. Or according to the teachers, Wikipedia. We have slow danced at prom, wrote our last paper, ran our last gym class, handed in uniforms that aren't ours anymore. Rockville, the senior lounge isn't ours anymore. Neither is the ag farm or the renovated library. Can't believe it's been 4 years of spring at Rita's, muddy cleats, never having clean laundry, believe we lasted 4 years. 4 principals. 4 years of hallways full of friends. And now they're walking around the corner. Out of sight. But maybe they'll look back. Maybe they won't. Maybe we'll choose the curriculum for our families. But we choose where to look for the right answers. We choose to write them down. We choose our homes, even if Rockville is our first. It only lasted a few moments. But I promise, this home will not be the last. I can't believe the next 4 years are ours. Thank you.
Abby, that was beautiful. Thank you very much. I would like to introduce Lexi Thornton, your class of 2019 president.
Good evening. My name is Lexi Thornton, and I have been the class of 2019's class president for the past 2 years. Our graduation night has been on our minds for these past 12 years, and as of tonight, I'm excited to say we have officially made it. Rockville has taught us some pretty valuable life lessons. These lessons have taught us to remain positive, fight for what we believe in, and rise above the obstacles that have been thrown on our path. Our class has been faced with so many adversities these past 4 years, new administrators, new rules and regulations, and so many changes. But it is those obstacles that have made our class so special. It's especially important that I stand in front of you tonight. To say that I've had nothing but happy days at Rockville would be a total lie. I, like everyone in this class, has faced bad days, disappointing outcomes, miscommunication, and letdowns. What I've learned from this is that it is important to stay positive and hopeful through the good and bad days. Being positive in no way means that you won't face moments of negativity and doubt. What it does mean is that you continuously rise above challenges and believe in yourself, even when it's hard to do. As a class, we fought a lot of battles for things we knew we could never win. But it's not always about winning. It's about our voices being heard and listened to. This is where our class differs from the previous classes. Our class is going to be the one that makes a difference in this world, because we demand to be listened to. We fight for what we believe in and stick up for those who don't have a voice. Our entire lives, we have been underestimated. But I'm here to say that all that ends tonight. And today, standing before you, I proved that we can be one. Our class made some major accomplishments over our last 4 years here at Rockville in athletics, academics, and extracurricular activities. But the most important thing about our class is the people we've become. Yes, we have our cliques and differences of opinions, but at the end of the day, we can unite together to make change. Our class is the future, a fun, talented, extremely bright group of young adults who have the ability to come together and produce change. To all of our friends, family, and teachers, we thank you for helping us along the way. We would not be the people we are today without your continuous love and support. To the class of 2020, we wish you the best of luck next year. Keep fighting for change. I would like to say congratulations, Rockville's class of 2019, and the very best of luck on writing your own new chapters. Peace out, Rockville, and roll tide.
Thank you, Lexi.
lives after high school. The big question on all of our minds is, what will our future hold? Before trying to answer this question, think back to what you wanted to be when you were still playing dress up. In the winter. Placed over my head. I manned the landing gears of the rocket, working to calculate my trajectory back to Earth. With the level 1 algebra my mother would write down on a paper for me. I genuinely thought 5x equals 10 would be the hardest math I would ever do. Sometimes I was Sleeping Beauty. I could wait to slip on my pink fluffy dress and gold plastic crown. I would push back my shoulders and lift my chin under the influence of my newfound poise and grace. My hand would wave as if scooping the air, and I remember having a sudden affinity for tea in tiny cups. I wanted to sit among fellow princesses, laughing, bonding over a pink plate of chocolate chip cookies. But most days, I wanted to be the Red Power Ranger. I even took karate classes to learn their combat moves, doing kicks and cartwheels in a bright red jumpsuit, facing forward to fight my challenges head-on, knowing my friends were protecting my back behind me. I remember it as a time when it was okay to be anything I wanted. As I grew up and entered my middle school years, things changed. The norm became fitting into certain roles, whether it was athlete, artist, scholar, or even something else entirely. I began to limit myself, restricting my own interests with the intent to conform to a group. At 13, I played Follow the Leader and tried to model my school experience after those I saw on TV. But the message was always the same. Everyone should fit into a specific group, and I was too afraid to venture outside the box I was assigned. When I reached high school and was asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, astronaut, Sleeping Beauty, and Power Ranger were no longer acceptable answers. Suddenly, every ambition was unrealistic. Suddenly, I stopped telling people what I wanted to be because I thought I was no longer allowed to dream. Even though I no longer wanted to be a Power Ranger, at Rockville High School, I refused to limit myself. I refused to conform to what society thought I should be. Rockville gave me the opportunity to be anything and everything within its walls, surrounded by a school of students who welcomed differences and sought to grow from them. Within these walls, I could be an engineer, a creative writer, a pianist, an athlete, and a mentor. Today, we all wear the same royal blue gowns. We are covered from head to toe in our favorite ensemble, eager to get out of these seats and take our #JustGraduated pictures. Even though we are dressed in a symbol of our collective Rockville pride, underneath we are ourselves. This is the last time we will dress up as a Rockville student. We will be taking the next steps to decide what our future will be. RHS, class of 2019, carry with you that childhood spirit of dreaming big and answer the hackney question with all possibilities. Be a chemical engineer, a poet, a safari guide, an artist, a nurse, a pastry chef, a politician, a teacher, or maybe all of the above. Let's leave Rockville High School with the confidence to become whoever we want to be. Be as limitless as your childhood imagination. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2019.
Julia, thank you for those beautiful words. It is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2019, Habitallah Mohammed.
Zappala and the class of 2019's graduating seniors. Graduates, I want to encourage you to do something you've all learned as small children. Say thank you to the people who contributed in any way to your educational journey and helped chart a course of success for you. If you're sitting in today's crowd, you should be proud because you have had an impact on one or more of the students in blue. You've touched their hearts and their lives. You've taught them valuable life lessons. You've been a friend, a teacher, a coach, a role model. You're always there to extend a helping hand. And so in ceremonies like high school graduations, we don't only celebrate graduates, we celebrate you, the parents, siblings, teachers, school administrators, guidance counselors, and coaches. Thank you for everything you've done for us. To all my family members, thank you for always having my back. Mom, thank you for being selfless and for sacrificing everything for your kids. Baba, thank you for setting an example for me to follow every day. My siblings, thank you for always defending me. And to my tita, شكرا يا أحلى تيتا في الدنيا. أنا بحبك أوي. So I just said thank you, Granny. I love you in Arabic because my grandmother that's here with us today does not speak any English. Many of you know me as Heba, and you may know that I am from Egypt, but most of you don't know why I'm here. My family and I are refugees from Egypt. And in advance, no, we have never ridden camels to school. We haven't lived in deserts before, and I have not yet actually seen the pyramids. In 2015, we moved to Vernon, Connecticut because our democratic political beliefs did not match well with our oppressive government. We simply voiced our views and used our inherent rights of speech and expression to confront dictatorship. You see, in Egypt, you might fear the police and the government. Whoever expresses the slightest amount of dissent is fined, imprisoned, and in some extreme cases, executed. In Egypt, my family and I, like many other Egyptians, did not share the ideals of the people in power. We left everything behind, and the United States is our only option, our only chance at living a peaceful life, our safe haven. Freshman year, when naive little Heba got off the bus in her green blouse and white hijab, she thought it would be like school in Egypt and Saudi Arabia, where everyone would immediately befriend the new girl. But as I stood alone, knowing no one and talking to no one, I realized that high school here would be different. I would spend most of my freshman year in the ESL room with other immigrants like mine. Here, I could be myself without trying. I dreaded leaving to go back to regular class. I hated the moment a teacher would assign a group project. I started to see more of the things that set me apart from the majority of students. There were many moments when I just felt too human and thought that maybe if I was a lighter-skinned girl with nice long hair and perfect English accent, I would have an easier time fitting in. I saw this in the bigger picture. Throughout the past 4 years, I often noticed hateful speech on social media outlets and on the news about cultural and religious groups I belong to. Immigrants were called lazy. During my junior year, I heard insulting remarks on TV about refugees and women. And later, I witnessed executive orders Muslim-majority countries, and I saw how this helped lead to increased hate crimes and damaging stereotypes about certain minorities. So much hatred and misunderstanding often stems from ignorance and arrogance, and that is a shame. I was determined to take action and to convey the true realities hidden behind such misconceptions. So here is what I did in high school. I taught you, whether you wanted me to or not. I joined I tried out for different sports. I worked hard in class. I used my freedom of speech to connect with people. I met everyone, and I made friendships with classmates, teachers, administrators, and board members. I put myself out there knowing that I could be rejected. Unlike what I saw in the media, I was embraced with love and respect by the community of Vernon. I saw the thoughtfulness that people at RHS displayed towards me. My teachers encouraged me to speak about the issues that I thought were important. They listened to my personal experiences and appreciated my contributions to discussions. Some of my non-Muslim friends fasted with me on the first day of Ramadan, a religious holiday. Staff and students attended my after-school presentations about Egypt. People asked me questions. Thanks to the people of Rockville High School, I was shown the fundamental values of this country: acceptance, inclusiveness, justice, equality, and most importantly, freedom. Here in class, for the first time in my life, I was asked to freely and publicly share my opinions. I was shocked and terrified. This was not something I had been used to. I was reluctant at first, but I quickly took advantage of this newly acquired privilege, and I started to raise my hand in class. A little too much, some of my friends would say. Many of my friends here failed to realize the precious freedoms that they gained through the First Amendment. Many take this right for granted and don't address important issues due to fears of sounding insignificant. Without a First Amendment, you would not be able to read literature of your choice. You wouldn't be able to ask questions, have debates, or question authority. You simply wouldn't be able to have a coffee table conversation with your friend about the most recent White House decision, or belong to the political party of your choice, or to protest. These are all things that many people across the world wish they had. Here, I may not always share the same ideals as the people in power, but here I have the ability to speak up about it. And here I am, addressing more than 900 people. I know it sounds cliche, but in your hands, you have the power to change your nation and the world at large with your passion, your voice, and your thoughts. So make sure you take advantage of these rights on a daily basis. I remember I was talking to a friend about how in my house, I have a small flag of both Egypt and the United States. This friend was confused as to why I would name an Egyptian flag if this is the same country that rejected me and deprived me of my freedoms. But it's through dissenting and showing opposition that you accept the principles of patriotism. When you see that something is wrong, do not be afraid to stand up and use your voice to speak against it. This shows that you want your country to be better. Over the past 4 years, leading up to today, the First Amendment allowed me to break stereotypes. I could let all the misconceptions about what I'm classified as, a female, an immigrant, an Arab, an African, and a Muslim, bring me down and make me feel powerless and insignificant. But I didn't let those stereotypes get to me. I understood that the labels society placed around my identity wouldn't change unless I proved them wrong. I can't lie and say that I didn't believe in stereotypes about America before I moved here. We must admit that we all have biases. But it's okay, because it is what we do next that matters. So keep those biases in mind where they come from. Form your own opinions, and don't let the media dictate your feelings for others. When you go out into the world, be open to meeting new people. Ask them about their lives and listen to their stories. Travel and educate yourself. The most important thing to do is to speak and to listen. To all my classmates, we're about to graduate and go off into our own futures. Whether those include college, the military, trade school, a gap year, or something else, they will all present their own unique challenges. Tonight is a celebration of our achievements, but it's also a reminder of everything that needs to be done. Remember that no matter where your futures take you, it's your job, class of 2019, to go out into this world and to make it what you want it to be. Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you. At this time, I'd like the senior choir to join the choir. We will now have a special presentation by the Rockville High School Choir, conducted by Miss Samantha Talmadge. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Joseph McCary, Superintendent of Schools, to the podium at this time.
Good evening. Board Chair Mrs. Fisher, members of the Board of Education, Mayor Champagne, members of the Town Council, Principal Zappala, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2019. Welcome to today's ceremony. Tonight is one of mixed emotions as we close a chapter in our lives and celebrate all of your successes during the last 4 years at Rockville High School. Tomorrow you'll start a new chapter in your lives. Whichever career path you choose to pursue, I challenge you. I challenge you to take the knowledge and skills that you've learned here from your teachers and the core beliefs that you've learned from your family to go into the world and pursue excellence. Excellence in your career, excellence in life, to make a difference in our community and society. I challenge you to be bold, be innovative, be courageous, and challenge the status quo to make the world a better place for everyone. I'd like to close tonight by leaving you with a quote from Robert F. Kennedy. There are those who look at things the way they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask why not. Best of luck to the class of 2019. We are so proud of you, and on behalf of the Vernon Public Schools, I congratulate you on your commencement. Good wishes. Vernon Board of Education Chair, Mrs. Ann Fisher, I certify to you that the students before you have fulfilled all the requirements of a Rockville High School diploma and are ready to graduate. Please award them their diplomas. Thank you.
Presenting the student names, our Assistant Principal, Elaine Sun, and Assistant Principal, Daniel Pichette.
Students are reminded that the mailbox is to my right. Clayton Lee Offit. Brian Reese Atticott. Mary Nalamir Kaur Addy. Muhammad Munib Akhtar. Nikita Akamov. Cody Donovan Albright. Nicholas Martin Allen. Benjamin Ambrose. Lily Ellen Angelot. Aliana Bridget Angel. Jason Charles Apenes. Kai J. Armstrong. Emily Elizabeth Aspinall. Navy Jean Atwood. Young Hee Bond. Sabrina Marie Berlin. Drew Michael Bannon. Alexis Taylor Bennett. Sarah Dawn Bernabucci. Allison M. Bifo. Samuel Bitishana. Timothy Peter Bloom. Cameron J. Bogley. Eliana Lynn Brancasi. Adam Roland Brandt. Kaylee Rose Bocello. Mackenzie K. Brown. Richard Burrows II. Alexis Catherine Breen. Ryan Andre Cable. Nicole M. Cabrera. Angela R. Calvert. Antonio T. Carbone. Kayla E. Karen. Tiajalik Kiantone Carter. Tyler M. Cascario. Makwadis Zakowdin Chaudhry. Taiba Khatun Chaudhry. Joylisa Kalia Chavez. Phoebe Wang Yin Chung. Christina Rose Chapman. Logan Brendan Crosby. Justin Robert Oviedo Quattori. Jaden K. Cole. Marina J. Cranejo. Madeline M. Deitch. Christina Marie Diaz. Sierra Haley Dixon. Derek Jordan Dulac. Tiffany Lauren Ellis. Elizabeth Fagan. Emily Jean Fisher. Jaden Durrell Flint. Nicholas Jason Foley. Mary Catherine Fran. Griffin Cole Fournier. Sydney Marissa Fournier. Rebecca Christine Gochi. Sierra Lynn Gonzalez. Skylar Jean Gould. Sarah Ann Hare. Erin Hamid. Emily Maureen Hampton. Dongzu Han. Grace Noel Hauser. Alexis Monet Herring. Elsa E. Hoffman. Dante Nicholas Holder. Reginald Lamont Hudson. Jerome Simon Jacobs. Christopher Andrew Genosi. Michaela Ann Jasper. Bailey Tariq. Jalen Joseph. Joshua Aaron Kalina. Hassan Ahmed Khan. Sadat Fadima Khan. Amanda Ray Kolasinski. Casey Raymond Luzan.
Alexandra Rodriguez Lee. Nicole A.
To thank. So for that, we are very grateful. It is time for the turning of the tassel ceremony. May I invite your class president, Lexi Thornton, to the chair. Not yet. Not yet. You can stand. Nope. Lex, hang on a second. We got to do the story. Traditionally, the moving of the tassel at graduation is called turning the tassel or turning the tassel ceremony. It symbolizes one's tradition from a candidate to a graduate. Standard protocol in the United States dictates that the tassel be worn on the right side of one's mourner board at commencement, and then during the ceremony is moved to the left. Teachers and administrators at the commencement place their tassels on the left. This ceremony welcomes graduates to the world of academia. To lead us now in the turning of the tassel, I call upon your class president, Lexi Thornton, to perform her last duty. Graduates, if you could sit for a moment. At this time, I'm going to ask the faculty to return to the building to line the hallways and form a gauntlet as we prepare to give our graduates a final farewell. We have some special thank yous that we want to share. First, we thank our families and friends who are here to support our students. We give special thanks to 3 of our faculty members who are retiring this year. Miss Deb Duarte, Miss Lori Gilmore, and Miss Pat Goff. And here at Rockville High School, it definitely took a community today. We would like to thank the Rockville Pier Band and our custodians and maintenance staff, our school counseling department, and Mrs. Summer, the entire Rockville High School community. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Our marshals will now lead our class out.
Thank you.